Hello everyone, this is Joseph K, and welcome to the true finale of Let's Co-op Play Herc's Adventures with Skyhurricane. Unfortunately, Sky cannot be here right now because, well, I would have to get him on Discord, and we set it up here, and I started this project, like, before I uploaded it. Part 00 was me talking about it. Now the project's over. So, a couple things I wanted to add to the project that when I recorded it. If you may notice, if you watched the last part that came up before this, Sky and I talked about going to do a little glitch in the game to make it work. Not to make it work, but we talked about going to do a little bit of a glitch in the game to show off. We never did show that off. We couldn't figure it out, and when we started looking at it further, it seemed very unbelievable that something like that would work like that. So it was just like, we'll just not do that. That's fine, I think. But another thing, I just wanted to add some final thoughts to the project. I am sorry that it took me so many years to get that out. A lot of the stuff that was talked about in that project is no longer relevant. Some of the jokes we made in there, you might see some like jokes that made it up further on Sky's channel or my channel. Those are just jokes right there for him and I, and inside jokes that are going to be with this channel for forever. I also want to apologize for some of the audio issues that were in that thing. It was my first time trying to record something, so I was screwing up a lot. Whether it was via my recording device not working like it's supposed to because I don't have the correct thing checked, or it was editing problems. I mentioned this in the update video a couple weeks ago, that Sky and that I noticed it looked like there was some lag within it, like it wasn't synced up properly, which I don't understand how that happened, considering everything was synced up just fine before I left Arkansas from seeing Sky in July. So I don't know what happened with that. That's very odd and perplexing to me, and I didn't bother fixing it. I apologize. In the future, projects should not be out of sync. And if they are, well, I'm going to figure out how to fix it. But there's Herc's Adventures out. There were a couple things that, I could have gone on and out about in the Herc's Adventures, but I just really didn't feel like doing it. It was the end of the project. I believe it was really, really late when Sky and I recorded that that last part anyways. So we were just like, we're done with this. Cool, let's go to sleep. We got the next day. I think it was like second to last day or third to last day before I was supposed to leave Arkansas in 2016. So there's that. So, regarding the project, aside from the little errors with the editing that was my doing, be sure to look out in the future. Not anytime soon, but in the future, I will be playing it again. I will be playing Herc's Adventures again, but this time I'll be playing as Atlanta, and this time I'll be recording entirely with Elgato. So it should be all good to go, all synced up, no issues. And I just want to show off the difficulty, but that's still a little bit of a ways in the future. I don't think there's really anything else that need to be brought up with that. My final thoughts on the project, I'm going to add them here, even though I did put them in that last video. It was a really fun game, and it was a game that Sky and I enjoyed playing. We had some laughs, and I was going through and listening to all the audio all over again, and I was like flashing back to those times, so it was pretty cool to go back and listen to some of the stuff that was going on. I mean, hell, there was a fire that almost happened in his house because of a fan that one of his nieces knocked over, and we were smelling burning in the house, and they were looking up in the attic. That part got cut out, obviously, but they were looking up in the attic. They were like, Felicia was like, maybe you want to look up in the attic. There could be fire up there. And I don't remember who it was. It might have been me, or it might have been Felicia. But we ended up finding out that it was just because the fan had been knocked over into the couch, and its motor was on the sheet that was over the couch. I think there was a sheet over the couch, and it was just like, oh. Well, that's what it was. So that was a lot of fun. Felicia made her appearances. The Evil Dolls made their appearances. And it was just a lot of fun to do this with Sky. And first and foremost, I want to apologize to Sky that it took me an awful long time to get this crap out. Like, an awful long time. But, pick my teeth online. I just wanted to put that out there. There's a lot of other funny things. Like, I was listening to some of our banter, like when we took our headphones off, because I was still able to pick it up through one of our mics. And I was listening to some of the stuff we were talking about, what we were planning, what we were strategizing. It was a lot of fun. You know, it flashed me back to happier times and better times. Better times in my life, you know, before stuff hit the fan with me, unfortunately. And I hope to one day get those times back. But I won't get into that in this video. This is supposed to be for Herc's Adventures, not what's going on in the life of Joseph K. And, yeah, so I think that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching this project. If you watched it all the way, you're awesome. If you didn't watch it all the way, what are you waiting for? Go back and watch it. A lot of good moments there, a lot of classic Sky moments, a lot of classic Joseph moments, a lot of fun times going on there. And stay tuned for whenever Sky and I might get together in a project again, because it will happen. Oh, yes, it will. What, you think we're done with making projects together? Oh, no. We still have all sorts of other projects we're going to be on together. Anyways, this has been Joseph K. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Y'all have a great day and keep it real. Later!